smoothly, but one little slip up, and all of a sudden we're right back to the cops and their guns and the tear gas.
And Todd holding a gun against Rebecca. I agree, no cops.
So what are you talking about? You were just going to go busting in there and just get your head blown off? Bo, Todd's got a gun.
He'll have to deal with the two of us, though. Well, I'm going with you, Bo. I hope you know that.
Wait a second. Rebecca is a hostage. The FBI can get in there.
All right. Look. These hostage teams, they usually follow a standard procedure. They start off very low-key. They want to keep the guy talking, hoping that they'll just wear him down. But sometimes things just, they don't work out like that.
Oh, I realize.
Do you remember the Branch Davidians in Waco, Texas?
Yeah. Oh, I'm scared. I mean, I know you've taken on Todd before.
No, honey, look, I'm going to be careful. I'm going to be careful. But first, I've got to get there.
How do we know this place is even in Mountjoy?
It has to be.
All right, well, then fine. Let's say it is in Mountjoy, all right? There must be 2,000 houses up and down that river.
Yeah, Bo, we don't even know the name of Todd's stepfather.
I can find it. Look, Powell. Do me a favor, all right? Why don't you gas up my car, pick up some sandwiches and some coffee for us, all right? I'll meet you back here.
Coffee and sandwiches for two.
Powell?
I'm going, Nora. How was Straight's funeral?
It was a small ceremony.
Yeah.
How's Rebecca?
They're still looking for her. You got all your luggage?
I've got one more. Do you think Rebecca's gonna be okay?
Well, they're hot on the trail. Warm, anyway. And so far, it doesn't look like Todd has hurt her. How are you holding up?
Well, it was good to talk to Wade's sister and the rest of his family and friends, even though they were...
Yeah, I can imagine.
It just doesn't seem like he had a very fair life. Spent 10 years in prison for a murder he didn't commit. I mean, that's his whole adult life. It was stolen from him, and just when he cleared his name and things had started to go right for him.
Hey, like meeting you.
Oh, yeah, right.
Marty. He loved you, Marty. And don't kick yourself. Stop thinking that this is your fault.
Oh, well, that's on my good days. On my bad days...
No, you did not make Todd who he is. He is the reason that what happened happened. The only reason.
I try to tell myself that every morning.
Yeah. Doesn't really do it, does it?
You want to hear something strange? Todd, the first time that we talked, the very first time, we hardly knew each other. He went on and on about his father. You wouldn't believe how he was tormented by that guy. I guess I was surprised, you know. I lost my parents when I was so little, and I had this idealistic concept of how great it would be to have a father.
Yeah. I've been there.
Weird, isn't it? How some parents can be so full of love, and others can be like Peter Manning.
Mr. Manning?
This is he.
This is Bo Buchanan.
What do you want?
Oh, you remember me, huh?
Buchanan's fiancée. How could I forget? I'm very busy, Mr. Buchanan. I assume this has something to do with Todd. I know he broke out. They called me, but I don't know anything about where he might be.
Mr. Manning, it's very important that we find your son.
Tell him about Rebecca.
I have no son. My son died the day they sentenced him to prison. Don't bother me again.
Well, this time Todd's taken a hostage. It's a young girl.
I don't really care about...
Her life is in danger right now because of your son, whether you want to admit that he's your son or not. Do you want her on your conscience along with whatever else it is that probably keeps you up all night? Now, look, we just have one question for you, all right? You answer that. It's not even about Todd.
Who is it about?
His mother. I need the name of the man that she married.
After she ran out on Todd and me? Look, I I can't even remember the song.
Okay, come on, Manning now. She married the man. You've got to remember his name. His name.
Heath. Charles Heath. He lived in western New York somewhere.
Could he have had a summer place in Mount Joy?
He could have had a summer place in Chernobyl, for all I care. Look, and it's not going to help you with Todd, because I never allowed him to have any contact with his mother after she left us. So he never could have gone to any of Charles Heath's summer places, if it even exists.
He ran away to her from camp once, didn't he?
Yes. Well, I had him sent home immediately, and I have no reason to think that he was at any summer place.
Maybe you ought to come with us, Manning. Maybe you can talk your son into turning himself in rather than getting himself killed.
I thought I made it clear. My son is already dead.
That's some dad.
Did he tell you anything?
Yep, he sure did. You know, I remember during the trial, Joey saying that seeing Manning almost made him feel sorry for Todd.
The key word being almost.
Yeah. Yeah. It's from Mount Joy, Charles Heath, Heath. Charles Heath Jr. Yes, that's great. Do you have an address on that? 14 River Road. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, that's it. As soon as Powell gets back, we're on our way.
Because I care about you.
Yeah, right. Sit down. Sit down. That's right up there with, this is gonna hurt me more than it hurts you.
Todd, if they find you and you have a gun, they might kill you.
Oh, yeah, right. Like they're not gonna shoot somebody who doesn't have a gun, or like they don't already know I have a gun. I don't believe you, Rebecca. Nobody's gonna find this place. Nobody knows about it, not even my dad.
But you said you came here when you were little, right?
Yeah. My mom made me call my dad, and he blew a fuse and made me go back. But we didn't tell him where we were.
Why?
Because she didn't want him to know where we were. Now, I've been calling my mom for a long time just to talk to her. Just to hear her voice. But we never told him where we were. She was scared of him.
Todd, listen to me. There might be a chance that they've traced you here. Now you have to leave right now.
And we're not going anywhere.
Okay, then let me call the police and tell them that you're giving yourself up voluntarily.
Forget about it. Why would I do that? You're talking like somebody that... Like they got a tip on where we were. No, you didn't. No, you couldn't have. Look at me. Look at me. What did you do? What the hell did you do? Tell me.
Todd, you're hurting me.
Then tell me what the hell it is you did.
Todd, please don't hate me. I was so scared.
What? Scared of me? I promised you I wouldn't hurt you. You did something. You gave us away, didn't you? Didn't you? Oh, I don't know why I'm so surprised. You're just like all the others.